How are you, students? I hope you are well. I am also well. Thanks a lot to Almighty Allah that He keeps me safe and sound from COVID-19 coronavirus. However, dear students, welcome to my online class. I am Muhammad Sazed Bhuiya, assistant teacher in English, Lobi Majidul Islam Model High School. Dear students, I am going to discuss from this first paper for class 10. Dear students, the flags below and try to say the flags of the country. Dear learners, you see the flag. Oh yes, it is the flag of Maldives. Very good. Can you say the next one? Oh yes, this belongs to Nepal. Very good. Can you say in the third one? Oh yes, belongs to India. Very good. Can you say the fourth one? Oh yes, belongs to Bhutan. Well done. Dear learners, this is the final one, which is having, oh yes, belongs to Sri Lanka. These are our neighboring countries. X. Learners, nearest neighboring country. Oh yes, it's obviously Sri Lanka. Very good. Dear learners, following pictures tell who they are and what their names are. Can you say what is the name of the first picture? Yes. The name of the first picture is Zoya Bardane. Very good. And what is the name of the second one? Oh yes, is Muralidharan. Very good. And what is the name of the third one? Oh yes, it's obviously Kumara Sangakkara. The learners who are Sri Lankan cricketers. Very good. So dear students, your gaze. Today our topic is Sri Lanka, the pearl of the Indian Ocean, Unit 6. Learning outcomes. End of the lesson, the students will be able to describe and understand the text. Reading from the text, choose the best answers, fill the gaps, ask and answer questions, and write a letter. Very good. Dear learners, Sri Lanka, before starting loud reading, let's have a look on some important features of this text. Names of Sri Lanka, teardrop of India, Serendip, pearl of the Indian Ocean. Look at the shape of Sri Lankan map. Sri Lanka is located in the Indian Ocean, shaped like a teardrop. Pictures of ethnic groups of Sri Lanka. Do you want to know their names? Yes. The first one, Sri Lankan Moors, Muslims. Second one, Sinhalese. Third one, Sri Lankan Tamils. And Indian Tamils. Ethnic groups in Sri Lanka. Look at the picture. Do you know who are they? Oh yes, the fifth ethnic group named Beddas, original inhabitants of Sri Lanka. Look at the picture and tell what do we say when any new person comes to us. Learners, do you know what Sri Lankan people say in this situation? Dear learners, usually we say welcome when we meet someone. On the other hand, the Sri Lankan people say, I hope one means you have the gift of long life. Next in brief, anyone visiting Sri Lanka may often hear the word I hope. This word means you have the gift of long life. It is with this traditional greeting that everyone is welcome to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is as Sendip, Ceylon, teardrop of India, pearl of the Indian Ocean, etc. These names feel the richness, beauty of this island nation. Many travelers from ancient mariner and merchants, present-day tourists, attracted by the beauty of this island. Sri Lanka is located in the Indian Ocean, just off the southeastern coast of India, shaped like a teardrop. The island of Sri Lanka measures about 415 kilometers from north to south and about 220 kilometers from east to west. A land area of about 65,600 square kilometers. That's more than 1340 kilometers of coastline. Despite of modest size, Sri Lanka has a population of about 20 million. Sri Lanka is a multi-racial, multi-religious, multilingual country. The four major ethnic groups are Sinhalese, and Tamils, Sri Lankan Moors, Muslims. Fifth group, Beddas, original inhabitants of the island. The ancient history of Sri Lanka is depicted in the Hindu Ramayana, but the most important work on Lankan origin is related in Mahabharata's chronicle. Sri Lanka's economy has traditionally been based on agriculture. The emphasis is exporting crops such as tea, rubber, and coconuts. Sri Lanka is the largest tea exporter of the world. The country is also a major producer and supplier of a variety of species such as cinnamon, cardamom, pepper, cloves. Cinnamon first originated in Sri Lanka and was introduced later to the world by the Arab merchants. Sri Lanka's archaeological treasures compared to other civilizations like the golden age of Greece, Roman Empire, and Mayan citadels. Culture that followed those past has been influenced by the more recent influences of Western colonizers and traders that resulted in developing a unique mix of races and religions, arts and crafts, festivals and costumes in this small country. Besides the man-made riches, one may find the God-given blessings of nature in Sri Lanka. The island is separated by azure seas, blessed with sandy beaches, hills, abundant wildlife, and a variety of flowers and fruits. The country abounds with coconut groves, spices garden, tea estates, and woods. Travelers from all over the world come to Sri Lanka. Here, a weary traveler can pass a relaxing day by a palm-shaded lagoon, looking at the endless ocean, and for the adventurous days, full of excitement, snorkeling, swimming, fishing, or sailing. Sri Lanka's tea, rubber, coconut, cinnamon, cardamom, clove. Archaeological treasures of Sri Lanka. The tourist place of Sri Lanka, Dambulla, major attraction of this city includes the biggest and greatest temple complex of Sri Lanka. It is also famous for the Rangiri Dambulla Global Stadium, which was built in just 167 days. The city also boasts to have the biggest rose peak lands in South Asia and the iron wood forest. The tourist place of Sri Lanka, Hikkadua. Hikkadua is little town on the south coast of Sri Lanka. It is well known for its beach and corals. It is principally a tourist destination and serves as a great beach of sharp wave, snorkel sunset, and enjoy. The tourist place of Sri Lanka, Mandala National Park. Mandala National Park is one of the Sri Lanka's destinations for birdwatcher. The park is also home to large elephants, whales, turtles. Tourist place of Sri Lanka, Anuradhapura is one of the ancient capitals of Sri Lanka. The oldest city is today surrounded by monasteries, covering an area of over 16 square miles. The city is also significant in Hindu legend as the capital of King Ravana. Dear learners, let's learn some new words, their meanings. Let's search difficult words. Here, new word I1 means welcoming system. Curious means sent. Another new word, Western colonizer, means European nation that made colony. Agriculture means farming. Wildlife means flora and fauna. Vedas empire means ancient Roman state. Coral reef means living being under the sea. Sea coast means sea. Teardrop means drops from ice. Pearl means hard object grows in shell. Reveal means make known to others. Ancient means belonging to the very distant past existence. Multiracial means made up pieces. Chronicle means a factual written account of important or historical events, their occurrence. Merchant means a person who traffics in commodities for profit. Coastal or coastline means the land along a coast. Archaeology means the study of the past by excavation and analysis of its remains. Spice means a substance made from a plant used to give a special flavor to food. After vocabulary, let us go through the passage. Students, book and open Unit 6, Lesson 2 and try to read the text. Here I am reading the text. Listen to me carefully, and I think it will be helpful to the text and also be helpful to write answers. Anyone visiting Sri Lanka may often hear the word I won. This word means you have the gift of long life. It is with this one is welcomed to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is known as Serendip, Ceylon, Teardrop of India, Pearl of the Indian Ocean, etc. These names reveal the richness and beauty of this island nation. Many travelers, ancient mariners, and merchants, present day tourists, have been attracted by the beauty of this island. Sri Lanka is located in the Indian Ocean, just off the south eastern coast of India, shaped like a teardrop. The island of Sri Lanka measures about 415 kilometers from north to south and about 220 kilometers from east to west. A land area of about 65,600 square kilometers. It has more than 1340 kilometers of coastline. Despite its modest size, Sri Lanka has a population of about 20 million. Sri Lanka is a multi-religious, multiracial, and multilingual country. The four major ethnic groups are the Sinhalese, Sri Lankan Tamils, Indian Tamils, Sri Lankan Moors or Muslims. The Vedas are the original inhabitants of the island. The ancient history of Sri Lanka is depicted in the Hindu epic, the Ramayana, but the most important work of Lankan origin is stated in Muhammad's Chronicle. Sri Lanka's economy has traditionally been based on agriculture. The emphasis is on exporting crops such as tea, rubber, and coconuts. Sri Lanka is the largest tea exporter of the world. The country is also a major producer and supplier of a variety of species such as cinnamon, cardamom, pepper, cloves, and nutmeg. Cinnamon first originated in Sri Lanka and was introduced later to the world by the Arab merchants. Sri Lanka's archaeological treasures may be compared to other civilizations, just like the golden age of Greece and Mayan citadels. The culture that followed those past has been enriched by the more recent influences of Western colonizers and Eastern traders, resulted in developing a unique mix of races, seasons, arts and crafts, festivals and costumes in this small country. Besides the man-made races and the God-given blessings of nature in Sri Lanka, the island is circled by azure seas, blessed with sandy beaches, abundant wildlife, and a variety of flowers and fruits. Abounds with coconut groves, spice gardens, estates, and many other gardens and woods. Travelers from all over the world come to Sri Lanka. Here, a weary traveler can pass a relaxing day by a palm-shaded lagoon, looking the endless ocean, and for the adventurous days, excitement, snorkeling, swimming, fishing, or sailing. Dear learners, after the text, now I am going to evaluate you through group work. Learners belong to group A, you have to choose the best answers. Question number A. The length of Sri Lanka is dash kilometer from north to south. Option 1, 425. Option 2, 415. Option 3, 436. 599. Question number B. The total land area of Sri Lanka is dash kilometers. Option 1, 1126. Option 2, 3000. Option 3, 65,600. Option 4, 1299. Question number C. Dash in Sri Lanka. Option 1, 30 million. Option 2, 120 million. Option 3, 10 million. Option 4, 20 million. Question number D. The area coastline of Sri Lanka is dash kilometers. Option 1, 1240. option 2 1340, option 3 1440, option 4 1540. Question number E, there are dash in racial group in Sri Lanka. Option 1 8, option 2 7, option 3 4, option 4 10. Dear learners, go to group A, check your answers. Here the possible answer is question number A for 2 for 15, question number B for 3 65,600, question number C for 4 20 million, question number D for 2 1340, question number E for 3 4. Learners belong to group B. You have to fill in each gap with a suitable word from the text. The question is, if you go to visit Sri Lanka, you will be given a dash. Greetings. One, Sri Lanka is an island country which is situated in the Indian Ocean. Its shape is like a option B dash. Its in size and population among all the ethnic groups, these are the gap C dash. Island. The ancient history of this land is gap D dash. In Ramayana, this island-like country attracted many travelers as well as the ancient mariners, and it is yes, that is by its learners belong to group B. Secure answers. Here the possible answer is gap A for welcomed, gap B for teardrop, gap C for original, gap D for described, gap E for attracts. Learners belong to group C. You have to answer the following questions. The question is, what is Dambula? Oh yes, Dambula is a great cave temple. Question number 2, what is the capital of Sri Lanka? Oh yes, of Sri Lanka is Colombo. Question number 3, what is Hikkawa? Oh yes, on south coast. Land. Learners belong to group D. You have to answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the population of Sri Lanka? Oh yes, it's about 20 million. Question number 2, how many ethnic groups in there? Oh yes, there live 4 major ethnic groups. Very good. Question number 3, what is the meaning of the word I have won? Oh yes, I have won means you have the gift of long life. Well done. After evaluation, dear learners, I am going to give you homework. So please be ready with your writing materials. Following. Dear learners, write a letter to your foreign friend describing your own country. Dear students, thank you very much for joining with me. I will take up any other class on any other day. Till then, stay home and stay safe from COVID-19 coronavirus. Dear students, this is all for today. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.